Hello everybody, Scott PF maybe here. Welcome back to my anime reviews. Basically, every week I will try to watch or rewatch an anime and then review it for you guys. I know I'm not as consistent as I would like, but please give me a chance. Now, like I've said before, anime like One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail, stuff like that will probably never be reviewed as they will take too much time for me to get into them, watch every single episode, and then review them. Maybe one day I'll do like a special, but for now, no, so don't even request it. So let's get straight to the main point. It is February, and that means Valentine's Day. So if you're not new to the channel, you would know this, but if you are new, let me explain it to you. Every year on Valentine's Day, we review a romance anime because, I mean, Valentine's Day, but there's a little twist. Little twist. I mean, you know, gotta keep it spicy. It's never a normal review. It's never a normal, sweet rom-com. No, that's boring. That's boring. Here, it's either twisted as fuck or weird as fuck. And this year, I intend to do the same. There was once an anime that shook the world with the idea of virtual reality. An anime that fulfilled many people's dreams of being in a video game with all your senses intact to be able to feel like you're actually there. It was a dream come true. And then there were a shit ton of crappy light novels that tried to rip off the same feeling with different circumstances. And today we'll be talking about one of them. Yes, today we'll be talking about the anime. This week's review is about And You Thought There Was Never a Girl Online. Yeah, that's the fucking title. There's 12 episodes to this anime, and there is a broadcast dub by Funimation. I'm not covering it. I might talk about it for a few seconds, but we're gonna go over it. It's fucking bad. Like usual, I'll only be explaining the most important points of the anime, like the characters, story, setting, relationship, voice acting, animations, music, and the genre. And we always start with the genre here. It's a rom-com. Yeah. Everything else is irrelevant, I guess. Yeah. Now for the setting, it's a freaking high school anime. The game they play though in the series is called Legendary Age, but it's not too much of an important factor, to be honest. Now for the characters, there are 5 main characters that we'll be talking about today. First is Hideki Nishimura. He's an open otaku, who loves gaming and anime stuff. He's part of a guild in the Legendary Age game called Alley Cats, and like I just said before, in the game, and their whole group are the main characters. His past is a sad one though. He fell in love with a girl in a game and proposed to her. Sadly, she rejected him after telling him that she was actually a dude IRL, and now he refuses to trust females in games and hates marriage in game, and then eventually realizes in his mind that IRL or 3D doesn't matter. If your 3D idol character is cute, that's all that matters. That's what he lost his mind, let's just say that. He somehow ends up with a waifu in game in the end though. Second is Ako Tamaki. She's obsessed with the virtual world. She is also the waifu in the game of Hideki. She's horrible at games. She's a klutz, a shut-in, hikikomori as some people would say, and can't tell the difference between 2D and 3D. She legit thinks that she's married to Hideki IRL, even though they're only married in-game. She's legitimately an idiot. Third is Akane Sagawa. A normie is what most people would call her. She's one of the gaming friends from the guild Alley Cats, but IRL, she's a hardcore normal person who tries to keep her otaku self a secret under wraps. She is a real popular person IRL, but her personality is of a person who is somewhat self-centered, treats others like people who aren't popular like crap, and she's a genuine asshole. Fourth is Kyo Goshuin. She is what is known in the video game world as the pay-to-win faggot. Yes, she is the student council president of the school that all the characters go to, who has a rich as hell family IRL, but in game she is part of the Alley Cats guild, and is known for buying premium equipment like a pay-to-win faggot does. She is a nice person, but she also thinks that money can pretty much solve anything. She's actually super good looking and smart, and I mean, like, you'd want to date her, but she's pretty dumb when it comes to common sense. Fifth is Yui Saito. She's the group's homeroom teacher. And I'm just going to leave it at that to avoid spoilers if you actually plan on watching this show. It's not a very good one. I'm going to spoil that right now. But I mean, if you want to watch it, go ahead if that's your kind of thing. Now for the story. Hideki, after being rejected by a girl in game who ended up being a dude, somehow ends up accepting Ako's repeated attempts of trying to get him to marry her in game. He gives in and is now they're married in game. But one day, the group decides to meet IRL for the first time, and they all find out that they all go to the same school. What a coincidence. And are around the same age. What a coincidence. And that literally only Hideki is a guy, even though everyone but Ako is a dude in game. What a twist, you know? Slowly, Hideki falls in love with Ako, but she is so delusional about 2D that she doesn't see the difference between that 3D and 2D and ends up in a lot of delusional situations because she just doesn't get it. I mean, the whole show is about trying to get Ako to accept that 2D and 3D are different. Now for the animations. They bother me so much. They put too much detail into like every little thing that it's so annoying to look at. Shadows in areas where your dimples would be when they smile, shines on their faces, the lips up close and afar, the nails of every character having that shade of pink, and there's so much more I could point out. And most people would praise it for putting in so much detail, but no. I honestly feel that these extra details really distract and are pointless at times. They don't need to be there. They're not adding anything else to the series. They didn't need to put so much detail into it, and it's pretty distracting. This isn't an action anime. It doesn't need the detail like they do. This is a rom-com. It doesn't need that animation style. Now for the voice actors, there's nothing special, I guess. I don't think they're memorable, but I did think they did play their roles pretty well. I don't really know how I feel about them. It's pretty in between. Now for the music. This show's music is pretty disappointing. The opening theme is cliche. Not super bad, but definitely super cliche. It is catchy, but it's super cliche. The ending theme is just meh, and not being even able to remember the background music for myself when I can clearly do it with other anime already defines how I feel about them. Forgettable. Now, as a rating part of the reviews, as a rating, I will split it up into 5 different categories: the voice acting, animation, story, characters, and overall enjoyability. And always start with the voice acting here. It's a 10 out of 20 from me. They're not bad, not memorable, kind of annoying, but not every single one sucks. They're all okay, I guess. Animations, 5 out of 20. There's something called overly detailing animations. I was super annoyed by it. It really annoyed me to hell about all the animation extra little things they put in. I think the base animations weren't bad, but all the character designs, even the side characters, were all too detailed, and it was annoying. Story, 0 out of 20. The story is fucking horrible. They decide that they're going to work on getting Ako to understand the difference between 2D and 3D, but literally a few episodes in, they pretty much stop trying too hard, and then close to the end of the show, they completely give up trying. Forget about having a good objective, they literally give up on their objective, the only objective that they had. They barely try, and then just give up. That's horrible storytelling. This story is horrible. Characters, 10 out of 20. Hideki, Akane, Kyo, they are likable characters, but sadly, everyone else really isn't. I mean, especially Ako. I legitimately hate Ako. She is the most annoying, stupid, airheaded, uninteresting character I've ever met, have ever seen in a long time. Not to mention there's no character development, even though the main point of the story is to develop Ako so that she can see the difference between 2D and 3D, and yet she can't get it through her thick head, and it never happens. If anything, at the end of the show, they pretty much promise that it's okay to not develop and grow as a person. Ako is fucking horrible. It's horseshit. Enjoyability, 0 out of 20. This anime is horrible. The reason why I picked it for February is because it was horrible. Because it's a horrible rom-com anime that you should never watch because it's just not good. And if you're gonna watch it for the lulz, watch it for the lulz because it's definitely horrible. This anime is horrible. Nothing gets it done. If anything, they regress. Akko is a horrible protagonist who never changes and stays an immature idiot. The animations, albeit looking good, try way too hard. The voice actors weren't the best they could have been. The story has no progression. The whole idea behind the story is just a freaking cash grab at the success of Sword Art Online. Like, just because a video game World Series is popular right now, it doesn't mean everyone should be doing it. Doesn't mean everyone will be good at writing it. There's some really good ones, like Axel World, which is being done by the same people who created Sword Art Online. Another one, No Game No Life. It's amazing. ReZero, it's amazing. This is not one of those ones that is actually good. This one fucking sucks. Please don't do it again. Please, never. Stop. Newsflash, most of them crash and burn. We don't need a million of them. Come on. Overall score, 25 out of 100, 25%. This show fucking sucks. Do not watch it. It's one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my life. I'm pretty sure I gave this an even worse score than both School Days and Toradora, which are both shows I pretty much did not like for the life of me. A complete fail for this anime. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. In the description there should be a link to watch it over on Funimation's site if you actually want to watch this horrible show. Scott Pilgrim Movie out. See you guys next time.